What is up, you bunch of June bugs? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and my god, I thought DW was kicking into the set for a second, but today this is going to be on a diecast that I think a lot of people are going to be blown away that this diecast actually has a really cool feature to it, and this is the one and only time that Lionel actually did this. I don't know why, but it's a good reason why, because it is one of the most popular drivers in NASCAR. This is on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2015 Nationwide. Definitely was on his side during this race. This is the Talladega race to win in the Chevrolet SS for Henry Motorsports. As you guys know, this was Dale Jr.'s 6th and final win for Talladega. As, yeah, guys, this right here is really cool. But you want to know what's even really cool about this car? Yeah, it is a race version, but look pretty closely. This car has confetti on the windshields. The one and only time we get it on a Lionel diecast. That is some cool shit, guys. But anyways, let's go and kick off this diecast review and the official unboxing of the Dale Jr. 2015 Nationwide Talladega race win car. And alrighty, guys, we got this pretty, exciting looking diecast out of its box. I mean, I know a lot of people are not a big fan of the race win diecast because they're like, oh, I don't like the confetti. But let me tell you what, guys, this is a really cool car. I mean, first of all, the first thing that really just pops is that, you got that metallic blue that Henry Motorsports always has. This looks really nice with a nice, simple Nationwide look right here. I mean, yeah, remember when Nationwide was on Dale Jr.'s side? It definitely was. And 2015, he had an absolutely amazing season, along with his 2014 season as well. Probably could have been those would have been the years Dale Jr. probably could have won a championship if luck would have prevailed. But luckily it did in this case, guys. I will admit, man, this is the last few Talladega races have been, pretty decent for the Gen 6 car. I mean, some were okay. I mean, they were definitely better than Daytona, but and they had their controversies as well, just like the follow for you I just did with the Jeff Gordon car. But this is really cool. And you see, I didn't even realize that the 88 also has a nice little texture right there. Looks really nice, guys. That's something I do kind of miss that I wish one of the Henry Motorsports drivers would have done, but heck, everyone likes their solid numbers now. But the big elephant in the room about this car, as I pointed out in the introduction, is that this car has confetti, not all over the car, but also on the windshield. Now, I am assuming this is the... now, a lot of people are like, well, they did this because it's a Dale Jr. car. Well, if that's the case, how come they didn't do it with the other Dale Jr. race wins before he retired? Or they didn't do any of this with the Chase Elliott cars. So I do not know why. I know this car was also available in NASCAR Authentics with the Spin Master version and also with the Lionel Authentics one as well. But that, of course, didn't have the confetti on the windshield as far as I know. But I just thought that was really cool, guys, because a lot of people are like, man, I do like the race wins, but I don't like that they don't have the confetti on the windshield. Well, clearly, and a lot of people are like, well, Lionel can't do it. Well, clearly, you can see right here, they can't. So I would like a reason why this is the one and only time we've had confetti on the windshields. I mean, it's probably going to be a pain in the ass to do that, but if you think about it, guys, it's probably like a template that they use or something like that. So they could probably just, I don't know, shrink it down and put it on this windshield or something. But I don't know. I'm assuming it just takes a lot of work because you got to know where every piece of confetti is. Because Lionel, I believe they do put every piece is like individual, which that's going to be a pain in the ass. I hate to be who that guy is. But you see the Nationwide Series logo is pretty, not really noticeable. So I'm sure they didn't really like that. But whatever, though. And there's the Chevrolet SS nose. You guys want to see that? I mean, it does look a little screwy right there. The 88's kind of hogging that ass right there, but and there are some logos that are kind of, misplaced a little, but still really nice detail, guys. But yeah, more about this race. I mean, as you guys know, this was Dale Jr.'s final win at Talladega, and it's actually been a while since he actually won this car, guys. This is the one and only time he won with Henry Motorsports at Talladega because he got his 6 wins, tied with Brad Keselowski and Jeff Gordon. Could have been 7 if he won that. If he would have won that Talladega race, which I just reviewed on the Jeff Gordon car. So this is definitely a good sequel to that. I have a weird sense of humor that I uploaded the Jeff Gordon car and then this as well, knowing what happened on that race. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, your boy's going, I mean, I got that Talladega fever in me, baby. But this is just, I mean, I will admit, I got a little burned out in the Nationwide scheme, but coming back and look at this, guys, my God, I miss it. I didn't realize that the 2 blue lines right here, which are like a lighter blue, are also metallic. So that is so freaking cool. But look at all that. You see a little confetti piece sticking out right there. And look at this. Even the back windshield, guys, has confetti. Nationwide is on your side. Well, I hope they are. Otherwise, why the hell do you have Nationwide insurance? The back bumper, which there's one thing I will say about the Gen 6 cars I do like, guys. I love how the curvature is, guys. Almost looks like what a trunk of an actual car looks like, guys. I like that with the little curvature and the little dip right there. That's really nice. And then this side right here, of course, we do got some marks right here. A little bit of a decal fold, but nothing too crazy and out of the blue. Some exhaust residue right there. Relatively clean raced version compared to the Jeff Gordon car, but still, guys, I mean, this diecast probably has some value to it, considering, Dale Jr. is so popular in Alabama, especially at Talladega. But yeah, it was like, he did not got a single Talladega win since 2015. It was like since like 2004, I think, back when DEI was like dominant, guys. That's, I think, when him and Michael Waltrip were just on a continuous streak of winning. So it felt great, even though I think the finish, I think no, the finish didn't end under a caution, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But let's just say Dale Jr. practically dominated this race, guys. I mean, yeah, there were some few instances where he did fall back, but it was majority of him and the 48 just leading this race. All right, but we still had some good side-by-side racing. There was a lot of good draft, and there's a lot of lanes to open. I will admit, it did got a little bit on the single file side, come down to the closing laps, and there wasn't really much passing with that opportunity. But heck, Dale Jr. was able to prevail his way in and win this race, and I think a lot of people were pretty happy with this win, considering that, those last 2 years with Dale Jr. were, not the best. I mean, with his concussion issues. But yeah, guys, and shout out to anybody out there who, any of you guys were a big fan of Junior Nation. I mean, I definitely, if you guys did not know, I did grow up as a Dale Jr. fan, because Dale Sr. is the one that, ironically, Dale Sr.'s death is kind of the thing that got me into NASCAR, because my first NASCAR race was the 2001 Daytona 500. I know, kind of screwed up to say, but heck, everyone's got to start somewhere, am I right? But so freaking cool that this diecast was made, and I love the little details. It just shows you that Lionel had some great moments. They had. Sadly, things are going in the wrong direction for them, and I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why I love doing these types of videos, because it shows you that Lionel had some good moments, and you can just see just how bad the diecast quality has just got over these years. Man, I know we're in a new generation of diecast, but just, oh man, this right here, I would love to see something like this bring back, guys. If you guys can, bring this feature back, guys. Bring the confetti on the windshields. If you can't, then whatever, though, it is what it is. But especially on the Chase Elliott Atlanta win, guys. That car looks so off with the clear windshields. I will plan to get that car on the 164 scale, but just that car is littered with green confetti. Plus, it doesn't help that they got the confetti that was wrong. It was like it's like a mint green, but supposed to be a darker green because that Quaker state. But anyways, getting so sidetracked. Definitely pick up this car, guys. Especially if you're a Dale Jr. fan, but if you want a diecast that is unique and only has a unique feature to it that they only did one time, which was its confetti, then you are in for a real treat. But yeah, I mean, the choice is yours, guys, and like I said, if you guys can find this at a reasonable price, because I'm assuming that this car is definitely a scalper car, because it's Dale Jr., why not? But yeah, feel free to comment below if you have anything else to share right here, as this is going to wrap up the diecast review of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2015 Nationwide. Definitely was on his side. Chevrolet SS for Henry Motorsports, the Talladega, his 6th and final win at Talladega Superspeedway. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe. This has been OBB, and yeah, I am going to go, and I don't know, I'm going to go and see if Nationwide is definitely on my side now. So see you guys later, and yeah, deuces, baby.